how do you know he is not the one? How do you know he's not the one for you? How do you know he's not the one you want to marry? How do you know he's not the one you want to settle down? First of all, for a lady to know the man is not the one he want to settle down with, a man who is not responsible. A man who's not responsible is not a man you want to settle down with. These are men who will mess up your life. These are men who will depend on you 100%. These are men who will not take care of a simple thing in the household. These are men who will fear responsibilities. These are men who cannot take care of anything to make sure the relationship lasts. Stay away from men who are not responsible. Stay away from men who doesn't even know what responsibility is. Stay away from men who cannot be accountable for their own mistakes. Responsible men usually care less about the repercussion of their action. They don't care the consequences of their action. They go out, drink themselves silly, at the same time they want to drive the car. They have money, they want to spend all their money on parties, they want to spend all their money on luxury items, and they forget the basic things, paying the house bills. They forget about paying the bills. They just want to look good. They don't care about anything at all. Irresponsible men are the worst thing a lady can fall in love with. They will mess up your life. You will find yourself as a lady taking care of every financial responsibility in the house. This is not good. You will find yourself, you are the one who has to make sure the kids are going to school. You are the one who has to make sure every bills are paid on time. You are the one who have to schedule doctor's appointment. You are the one who have to drive around because the husband is irresponsible. You cannot depend on the husband. What kind of a man is that? A man who is not dependable, a man who no one can rely on. Stay away from irresponsible men. They are not good for you. They will ruin your life and you will hate marriage for no reason. Get a man who is responsible, a man who knows what they are doing. Another one is immature. Men who are immature emotionally and mentally. Men who lack emotional intelligence. Those are pure garbage of men. They will mess up your life in a way that you don't even expect. You may be crying, you may be hurt, you may be in a very difficult situation, but they're mentally and emotionally immature. They don't even know how to console you in such situation. They don't know how to react. And it's not their fault. They just don't know how to do it. Why? Because they are immature emotionally and mentally. This kind of men don't understand any sense of responsibility. Stay away from immature men. Men who don't understand what they are supposed to do in a relationship. Men who don't know how to communicate their feelings as well. It's very, very dangerous to be in this relationship. Immature men are mostly rude in how they talk, in how they treat you, and in how they perceive themselves. They just don't have the maturity to understand that what they're doing is causing harm to their partner. Immature men are these kind of men who overreact on such a small situation. For instance, you forgot to text where you are, or you come home late. They want to blow up. Oh, you are cheating on me, or you don't love me anymore, or you don't care about me. What are we supposed to do? What are we doing in this relationship? What have you been doing? Like, they overreact over small, simple thing. You break a cup, they want to scream, oh my God, you break a cup, you are careless, you need to be careful next time. Don't break glasses in the house. Don't. Seriously. You don't want to deal with this kind of men. Immature men are just pure disaster. They bring chaos out of nothing. And another thing, they are not smart enough to communicate their emotions. And if they do communicate their emotion, they don't care if they hurt you or if it doesn't hurt you. That's why emotional intelligence is very important for a man to be able to control and handle the relationship the way you may want it to be handled. Another type of men that ladies you don't want to waste your time with, men who lack leadership abilities, men who cannot lead, men who cannot guide, men who are followers. You need a leader in your life. You need someone who can handle situation as a leader head on. You don't need someone who chickens out when situations comes in, someone who doesn't know how to handle complex situations. You need a leader. You need someone who is capable of handling complex situations in a relationship. External issues and internal issues can only be handled very well by a person who has leadership qualities. And if you find your man lacks leadership qualities, those men are not good for you. Stay away from those men. Good men have good leadership skills, and you will know. They don't have to tell you. You will know how they handle themselves, how they handle situation. You don't even have to be living with them together to know that this is a good leader. This is a person who can lead us into a better future together. If your man lacks leadership, that is a very big problem. And ladies, if you're trying to be in a relationship with a man and you realize they lack leadership qualities, stay away from this man. Please do not settle for less. Do not settle for this kind of a man. You will find yourself as a lady being the one who has to think for everyone in that house. You have to think for yourself. At the same time, you have to think for the man in the house. That is not good. That is not good at all. A woman needs a man who has leadership qualities to make sure the relationship can be sustainable and the relationship can withstand difficult times and the relationship can go far. This one is the big one. If a man lacks financial intelligence, financial integrity, if a man doesn't know how to handle money, if a man doesn't understand how money works, if a man doesn't understand how to save money, if a man does not understand how to spend money, you are in for a rude shock. This man will be making a lot of money. At the same time, this man will tell you he has no money. The bills are not paid on time. He cannot support his family. They cannot even afford to buy food. Yet, he is working, he is making money, but he doesn't know how to manage his own money. These kind of men are pure disaster. They will lead you to pit of poverty. And once you are in that hole of poverty with him, trust me, getting out from that hole, it will be very, very difficult. Man, the man makes a lot of money, but he doesn't even think about having a business. The man doesn't even think about securing another job. The only money that comes in, he is content, he is settled, he is fine. That is not a good person. That is not a good man to settle down with. Good men knows how to manage their money. They know how much they need to save. They know how much they need to spend. If your man lacks the ability to manage money, this is a very, very huge, huge problem that later on in life it's gonna cost you big times. 3, 4 years from now, it's going to cost you big, big, big times. And men, make sure you know how to manage your own money. Men who don't know how to plan and men who are completely disorganized, those are not men you want to settle down with. Men, this kind of men, this kind of people, they don't see tomorrow. They don't see the day after tomorrow. They don't see the next year. They just live day by day and goes how life takes them. How life leads them, that's the only direction they take. Serious men knows how to plan for the future. Serious men are well organized and well articulate. If you ask them for their plan, they can give you details to details what they want to achieve, and they know why they are in that situation they are right now. And 4 or 5 years from now, you will not find them in that situation. These are men with plans. These are organized men. They know what step they need to take to go to the next level. They know exactly what they need to do to be in the next level. But if the man doesn't know exactly what he's doing with his life, He's just there because he just found himself there and he doesn't know what's supposed to happen. He's just living his life like a bird. Man, these are men who will mess your life, ladies. Be careful with men who doesn't know how to plan for the future. Be careful with men who don't even plan for the future. They live for the day. YOLO. You only live once. That is their slogan. Stay away from this kind of men. They will ruin your life. Another one is men with anger issue. Stay away from men who cannot control their anger. Every time they get angry, they want to blow up, they want to hold you, they want to fight you, they want to beat you up. They are physically and verbally abusive. Men who are anything can trigger them. They just get angry about anything. Stay away from this kind of men. This is not a man you want to settle down with. This kind of men will harm you, will hurt you, and even he might end up killing you. Angry men are dangerous. Men who cannot manage and control their anger are very dangerous men. Keep off. For your own sake, keep off. Stay away from this type of men. They will ruin your life. Till next time, peace out.